Good afternoon. This is Nereida Sirena with Celestial Soul Wellness, and welcome Cancers, and I thank you for watching. Today I'm going to talk about how today's eclipse, October 18, 2013, affects all the Cancerians. Okay, very important to know that here it's happening in your 10th house. Also know that we have Uranus and Pluto pull going on in your 10th house and also in your 7th house, which is going to be your partnerships, either marriage or business partnerships, even open enemies. And when we talk about open enemies, I'm not talking about someone who's charging after you with a spear. It could be a court case, okay, or someone who's just maybe that neighbor who's just allowing their dog to always take that, doodle on your front lawn, and you've asked them so many times, okay? Someone who's giving you some kind of aggression, or you're allowing that aggression to get to you, okay? Because remember, Cancerians, very emotional, very sensitive, but you're not a victim. You can take control of your situation at all times. Remember, controlling a situation, it does not mean being a jerk with others. It means being compassionate with yourself and with others, and also changing your perspective. When you change your perspective, you can change that how you're going to react towards something, okay? And that is very necessary because a lot of times we say, oh, I need to take control. Usually, in this case, what we mean is take control of what's going on within you. Be grounded at all times. Some good stones for you to wear to be grounded is going to be garnet, onyx, any of the brown stones, okay, like tiger eye, the golden stones, amber, very important. Jade also helps open up, and malachite, your heart chakra. Okay, turquoise is a very good grounding stone and a healing stone. So those might, since I know you enjoy those things, go ahead and put that out there. Very important, put your aromas out, you got your lavender to relax, your chamomile, and make sure that everything is as cohesive and peaceful and harmonious at home. And remember, that's not just your environment, but how you react also creates an environment. So, just remember, don't take anything personal. Everybody's trying to live, all right? And they're trying to enjoy life. So if you can go with that mentality, you're going to be just fine and doing just well. Okay, also know that Cancer, that since it's happening in your 10th house of careers and public recognition, also dealing with your father or an authority figure, a male authority figure in this case, there seems to be some kind of separation going on with that. A new phase is happening in your life, and you're very sentimental person. A lot of people say you're emotional. What it is, it's sentimental, okay? Everybody has emotions. Cancers just choose to display them, okay? Whereas others just choose to hold it in and let the fire burst like a volcano. So when someone says, oh, you're so emotional, no, okay? I mean, yes, you are. It just says, I choose to share my emotions. You're welcome to share them too, okay? So, now one thing too, I just want to say, if someone says that you're moody, that you're going one feeling and another, says, yeah, well, so many things, make me react. And I happen to think about those things, and I, just, if usually what it means is they couldn't follow your train of thought that created those sentiments, okay? And you think very quickly, you feel very quickly. You could be in a great mood, taking a walk, la 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 di da di da, you see the birds fly, oh goodness, you see a cat that's been hit by a car and the thing, and then all of a sudden you got tears in your eyes, which is quite alright. And then the next thing you see some boy with a balloon playing and it's like going having fun, and then you're smiling again because you show and express each and every one of your feelings that are going on inside, okay? And a lot of people are not as quick as you are and can't follow that. So don't feel bad, It's not a negative concept, okay? Let's go on, continue though. So your career could be changing. Are you thinking of, things that you were interested before are not the same? Is it that perhaps a boss or an authority figure, like we mentioned before, is leaving, okay? And you can take the chance and decide to apply for that position, all right? Also know that we have Uranus, Pluto happening in your seventh house partnerships. So really what's going on, it seems like, you are no longer having certain needs, wants, desires in a certain phase of your life. And your partnerships are changing because you yourself have changed, okay? You have gone through a lot in the past 4 or 5 years, my goodness. I mean, besides getting hit by, Saturn earlier, 7 years ago, you've gone through changes of, eclipses in Cancer, and then in Capricorn. Now you have Pluto going on in Capricorn in your seventh house, okay? But the nice thing is you got Jupiter on your side. Jupiter is just saying, go, 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 we got you. So please be careful because Jupiter being on your side also increases one's urge to eat a lot of sweets, a lot of salt, drink a lot of alcohol. So in all those cases, you need a lot of water, a lot of fruits and fresh vegetables, okay, to cleanse those toxins out, or just really control and just say, no, I don't need that second glass of wine. That's just Jupiter talking to me, okay? And if you do, just know your area because you are very sensitive, and know that if someone said something to you, it might hurt. And so maybe you should consider only drinking in the privacy of your own home where you're emotionally and physically safe also, because it can get you very quickly. Especially too since you have Saturn in your fifth house, okay? And Mercury retrograde in your fifth house of romances, children, small pets, and entertainment. And entertainment includes the dancing, plays, any kind of music. So if you're going out, and then here you have, Pluto in your partnerships, it's causing, anguish and frustration, so you can have a public display of argument with someone, you go have a drink, and then, it's just causing all this going on inside because of what's going on with the planets, push and pull, you're going to break. And so it's best to stay as grounded and coherent. That's why I mentioned before all the stones of grounding. Remember that? And also, don't take things personally. You have finished one phase of your life, and it's been a good ride. And now it's time to take a different ride. Even go to a different location completely. Maybe, you were on a train before, and now you can kayak it, okay? And go into the water. Remember, water is always soothing for you, all right? And also know that certain people, certain trends and partnerships are no longer necessary. You were attracted to a certain type in the past, and it served its purpose for your soul growth, and now you need some stability, and you being that stability, okay? And I'm not necessarily saying now let's create a home and stay there and that's it. No, you need something that you can fall on your feet to, and even if that's you creating that home wherever you are, and that stability, and that is something joyful to look at, okay? So we talked about Mercury retrograde. We talked about Uranus, Pluto pull going on in your seventh house. We talked about Saturn also going on in your fifth house, and this eclipse going on in your 10th house. So be patient with yourself. Love yourself. Don't take it personal. Know that you are going through changes. In fact, you might be doing the separating from certain people. They might not be separating from you. You might want to consider that because you are wiser. You have gone through changes. And I wish you the best of luck, Cancer. If you want to know exactly how you are being affected in your personal chart, please see me. This is Nereida Sirena at www.celestialsoulwellness.com. Please share and like with others. And thank you again for watching. And much, much healing